Let's talk about how search engines work. So for the purposes of this course, I've basically taken how Google works, and it's very similar to what most other search engines would do, which is either Bing or Yandex or any other search engines that you use. So the Google search engine works in a way where it discovers pages and then goes on to do two things. So first of all, crawling, which is where it discovers pages on the web. Then you have indexing, where it basically indexes the page that it's found by analyzing the content on the page, and then ranks or ranking, basically meaning that when somebody searches on Google, Google will run through the index, find the most appropriate page, and rank them in order of similarity or in terms of the ranking itself. So how does that actually work? So if you have a page, what Google does as a part of the crawling is it literally downloads the page source of that page onto the Google service. So that's the part of crawling. Now, once it comes to this page, it looks at all these other links, and that's how it discovers new content, which is a new page. And then it repeats the process on this page, goes on to another page, which is linked from the previous page, crawls this page, and goes on to discover more pages as it recursively runs through the entire site. So that's a bit about how it would go about crawling. Now, once it's downloaded these pages, what it will do is it'll run a process called indexing. Now, indexing is where Google will extract, for an example, the title of the page, and it will do the same for countless other sites on the internet, and have a category, or have a field where it stores all the titles of the page. And then it will do the same for some form of description of the page. It'll do the same for H2 tags or H3 tags, any internal links or external links, any image, and so on and so forth. So it'll analyze a lot of these small items on the page, and then based on that, index them so that when a query is run, it can appropriately show them in the results. And finally, the ranking part, which is where Google will basically determine which page should be ranking on the on the search result based on the data that it's already received. So that's a bit about how Google crawls the websites or crawls and discovers new pages. Then it indexes them by analyzing the content of the pages and images or any other files that you have on that page, and then ranking them in the order of importance or in the order of relevance compared to a user's search query.